Hello and welcome back to Sri Lankan Life Sciences Academy. This is lesson 10 Atherosclerosis in Edexcel IAL Biology, Unit 1. Let's explore how this dangerous condition develops, its effects, and how we can prevent it. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to describe the series of events that leads to atherosclerosis, including terms like endothelial dysfunction, inflammation, and plaque formation. Understand the impact of lifestyle on cardiovascular health and disease prevention. Cardiovascular disease or CVDs affect the heart and blood vessels. Each year, nearly 80 million people die from CVDs, making it the leading cause of death worldwide. Alarmingly, one-third of these deaths are in people under 70. Most of these diseases are linked to a process called atherosclerosis. Atherosclerosis is a condition where the arteries become hard and narrow. It starts early in life and can progress silently for decades. Plaques made of fat and cholesterol build up inside artery walls. These plaques grow, reducing blood flow, especially in coronary and carotid arteries. Here's a visual guide showing how plaques forms step by step. It starts with damage to the artery wall and ends with fatty deposits blocking the blood flow. Atherosclerosis follows a chain of events. Endothelial dysfunctions due to smoking, high blood pressure, or cholesterol. Inflammatory response brings immune cells. Macrophages engulf cholesterol. Fat builds up and forms plaques. This leads to narrowing of arteries and increased blood pressure. It all starts when the endothelium, the inner lining of blood vessels, is damaged. Factors like high blood pressure, smoking, and high cholesterol can trigger this. The endothelium becomes leaky, allowing fats and white blood cells to enter. Next, the body treats the damage like an injury. White blood cells arrive at the site and turn into macrophages. They start engulfing oxidized LDL cholesterol, forming fatty streak on the artery walls. These fatty streaks become fibrous plaques made of fat, connective tissues, and calcium plaques narrow the arteries and stiffen the walls, reducing flexibility and increasing risk. Plaques make the arteries less elastic and narrow the lumen. This causes higher blood pressure, making the heart work harder. The increased pressure can cause more damage, continuing the cycle. This mind map shows how plaque formation, inflammation, and raised blood pressure are all interconnected in atherosclerosis. Atherosclerosis can lead to serious health conditions, including aneurysms, raised blood pressure, angina, myocardial infarction, or heart attack. Let's look at each one closely. An aneurysm happens when a plaque narrowed artery bulges with blood. The artery wall becomes weak and may burst, causing internal bleeding. This is especially dangerous in the brain or aorta. If detected early, surgery can prevent a rupture. Brain, where bleeding may cause a stroke. Narrowed arteries lead to chronic high blood pressure. This can damage kidneys, causing protein leakage. Eyes, leading to vision loss. Angina happens when the heart doesn't get enough oxygen. It usually appears during exercise, causing chest pain that spreads to the arm or jaw. This is because narrowed coronary arteries limit oxygen to the heart muscle. Angina can often be managed by regular exercise, losing weight, quitting smoking. Medications like aspirin help improve blood flow. In severe cases, stents or heart bypass surgery may be needed. This image shows a heart after bypass surgery. A vein from the leg is used to create a new pathway for blood to bypass the blocked artery. Heart attacks or myocardial infarction happens when a plaque breaks open. This triggers platelets to form a clot which blocks the artery. As a result, the heart muscle don't receive oxygen and begin to die. Signs of a heart attack include severe gripping chest pain, pain spreading to the left arm or jaw, sudden collapse. If suspected, give aspirin immediately and rush to a hospital. It can save a life. A stroke happens when blood flow to the brain is interrupted. This could be due to a blood clot, plaque, or bleeding. If the main brain artery is blocked, it can be life-threatening. This slide shows two types of stroke, a blocked blood vessel and a ruptured blood vessel. Stroke symptoms depend on the brain area affected. They include dizziness and confusion, slurred speech, blurred vision, numbness or paralysis on one side of the body. Remember fast. F. Face drooping. A. Arm weakness. S. Speech difficulty. T. Time to call emergency services. Acting quickly can prevent serious damage or save a life. Thank you for joining this important lesson on atherosclerosis and cardiovascular health. Remember, many of these conditions can be prevented with a healthy lifestyle. If you found this lesson helpful, like, subscribe and share this video from Sri Lankan Life Sciences Academy. See you in the next class.